This city, once alive with gears and dreams, now groans in silence. Rango steps into the forgotten realm of rust and echoes, where every broken light flickers like a warning. The air buzzes, not with life, but with something watching, something waiting. A dead billboard crackles to life. Glitched faces scream through the static. Rango freezes. Their eyes follow him, digital ghosts trapped in their final memory. He whispers, "What happened here?" But the city only hisses back in sparks. A voice mutters in the shadows. Twisted and broken, Rodney emerges, his body corroded, one eye blinking red. He doesn't walk. He jerks forward like a broken puppet. Rango stumbles back, heart racing. This isn't the Rodney he remembers. A sharp creak, then collapse. The floor betrays him. Rango plunges downward, through steam and gears, falling into a tunnel of screaming metal. Above, robotic limbs wave like warning flags. Below, only red light and whispers. At the corridor's end, Fender stands twisting, laughing, head twitching uncontrollably. His smile stretches unnaturally. His voice glitches between joy and rage. "You made it." He cackles. Rango doesn't move. One wrong breath, and this robot explodes. Chains rattle, shadows shift. Rango hides among broken shells of robots, silent witnesses to a massacre. In the dark, something crawls, metal legs clicking. It's Madame Gasket, hunting. One breath, and she'll hear him. One blink, and it's over. A shriek tears through the silence, digital, unnatural, piercing. Madame Gasket screams her code into the darkness, her face melting, wires bursting. Rango runs as her screech echoes across the rusted halls like a curse unleashed. In a chamber of wires and whispering metal, Rango finds it, the virus. The EchoCode core pulses like a heart, glowing red, feeding on memories. Screens flicker with robotic agony. He steps closer, feeling the evil breathing. Out of the dark floats Tiny Tim, but his innocence is gone. He levitates, spinning, screeching, twisted by the virus. Razor limbs slash the air as he lunges. Rango dives aside, heart pounding. This place has no children, only monsters. Glowing red beams skin Rango's body. Robotic voices whisper old logs of death and betrayal. Screens show robots being consumed by their own code. Rango stands in the center, trapped in a memory not his own, but watching him. A hallway of horror robot heads hang from wires, their jaws twitching, whispering code like prayers. Rango walks carefully, each step echoing against forgotten screams. These aren't ornaments, they're warnings. She sits in the corner, Piper, broken, silent, twitching. Her laughter loops like a broken lullaby. Rango steps closer, hand out. Her eye glows faintly. Is she in there, or just a shell wearing her smile? Suddenly, her chest cracks open, holograms explode from her body. Screams, flashes, distorted memories. Rango covers his face, surrounded by chaos. Piper is gone, only echoes remain, spinning like sirens of doom. The elevator descends, and walls speak. Faces of the fallen etched in steel whisper his name. Oil drips, lights flicker. The floor vibrates with the voices of robots lost in time. Rango grips his lantern. Hell is mechanical, and it's real. He steps into the city's heart. Massive gears turn above like judgment. In the center, a throne of limbs and wires. The air is thick with old code and old pain. Rango looks up. Something ancient, watches. Floating above the gears, it's him, Ratchet. But not as he was, twisted with wires, burning with red light, eyes glowing like twin infernos. He speaks in a voice not his own. "Rango, did you come to rust too?" The gears grind louder. Rango dodges sharp tendrils of corrupted steel. Ratchet attacks with fury, electricity blinding the chamber. Rango leaps, rolls, strikes. Sparks fly. It's not just a battle, it's survival against the machine's madness. Rango floats midair, trapped by a field of magnetic force. Wires wrap his limbs, pulling tight. Ratchet hovers closer, eyes burning. End of the line, lizard. Rango grits his teeth, scanning for one last chance. Then whispers. Blue holograms rise, surrounding Ratchet. The ghosts of old robots chant in binary hymns. Their energy pulses through the chamber. Ratchet screams as they bind him. Rango drops to the floor, gasping, reborn in silence. With one strike of glowing steel, Rango shatters the core. A wave of red energy explodes outward, tearing through the chamber. Ratchet disintegrates, lights die. Rango is thrown back, screaming, but free. The virus screams with him. Buildings crumble, rust rains from the sky. The virus is dying and taking the city with it. Rango runs across a collapsing bridge, dodging fire and falling machines. This place doesn't want survivors. He crawls through a rusted pipe, chased by shadows and sparks. Robotic fingers claw from the walls. The tunnel groans, collapsing behind him. Rango grits his teeth and pushes forward toward the light. The hatch opens. Air rushes in. Rango stumbles into sunlight for the first time in hours. Behind him, the city dies, a final gasp of sparks in the wind. He collapses, breathing life again. But something remains. A broken robot child watches from the shadows of the dead city, silent, unmoving, glowing blue eyes fixed on Rango. No sound, no threat, just watching. The silence returns. As Rango walks into the desert, the clouds shift. In the sky a flicker, a brief glitch, almost invisible. The EchoCode still lingers. Rango turns his head slightly. He knows it's not over.